Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our YouTube weekly analysis lecture where we come on the chart and look for potential trading opportunities for the week. This again is Monday 19th of February 2024 and we're welcome back to this amazing one. If you like the content, if you like this kind of content, and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Just before going into the content, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And also, if you want to learn if you like to learn how to trade the cryptocurrency like a pro, consider getting our course, the 10x Cryptocurrency Mastermind. It's $100. The link will be in the description below. Consider getting the course so that you learn how to trade the cryptocurrency from scratch, how to analyze the market, technical analysis, and smart money concept. So, having said that, let's get right into the content of the week. So, we'll be starting from BTC, and for this week, we'll be analyzing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Mana, and ADA. So, we'll be starting from Bitcoin as usual. So, last week, I was hoping that Bitcoin was going to get stuck at this place and short. But sadly, we lost that trade, and it's part of the market. You don't win every trade. So the reason why I was hoping for that, I know clearly the market is in an uptrend, and I know clearly that we should be trading according to the market structure. But then there is a lot of rejection that has been happening around here, and it was giving me the vibe of like inverse head and shoulder. But unfortunately, we had the market last week swing up to around 52k in the past 1 week. So this is a confirmation that the market structure is going to continue to be bullish, and at least for the next few weeks before we enter March. And you know, March most times in the cryptocurrency market is always blood, and hopefully this March we can get the rejection that we have been looking for. Actually, I've been looking for a situation where Bitcoin is going to start retracing, and we will have enough room to accumulate more Bitcoin before we enter the bull market. That is actually why I'm still anticipating a fall in price. But now, as things are now, it is clear that we are still in a bullish market structure, and we are going to continue to look for buying opportunities for the week, and that is the only thing we'll be doing. I'm not looking for any scenario to sell Bitcoin for the week unless I have maybe a scalp short trade, a scalp like selling trade during the movement. But then overall for the week, I'll be finding an entry for a swing trade that can hold for 2, 3, 4 days or 5 days and exit. So now Bitcoin has a supply around 59k. Bitcoin has a supply around 59k. So looking at Bitcoin, looking at the market structure, and looking at what it has been forming, it is crystal clear that we are going to the upside and our level is around 59k. So the only thing that remains, the only thing that matters for us now is to get an entry for our trade, for our long trade. Don't forget, this is a higher high. The market came back to this area, cleared, raided some liquidity, and give us a higher high. So what we are expecting is the market giving us probably, let's see if we have created a higher low. Let's see if the market has created a higher low. So the market pushed a little bit back to 50k, then pushed up. So my scenario for buying for the week would be either of these two things. I would anticipate if Bitcoin could crash a little bit backward, a little bit back to this area, because this is like just a little bit of minor support formed around this zone. So I'll be anticipating a scenario like Bitcoin coming back to 50k or 51k, and then I'll long if I get a bullish confirmation for that long around here. So that's the first scenario. But another thing about Bitcoin we have to understand is that Bitcoin in most cases does not give you some of the scenarios that you need to long them. So you always have to be very attentive to the market, and that is where candlestick patterns come to play. You know, if you watch my video or if you got my 10x cryptocurrency mastermind course, you know that I don't joke with candlestick formation. I don't joke with candlestick formation. So here we have a tweezer, which is signifying like a bullish movement, but then we still need a little bit more bullish confirmation. So another scenario we can just look at is like placing a let's scale lower. Let's go to like 1 hour or 30 minutes. Alright, perfect. So you will see that in this 30 minutes, Bitcoin is still showing a bullish case scenario. But one of the scenario I can do is to like find, if I drag my chart like this on this 1 hour, I have like a parallel channel. I have like a parallel channel. I have like a channel around there, and I have seen a break of that channel. So what I will do is just to wait for a little bit more confirmation around this place, around this area. And if I could get a confirmation around this area, I'll be taking a long trade on Bitcoin. And if not, I'll be waiting Bitcoin to go back to around 51k before I could buy. But all in all, for Bitcoin for the week, it is long and nothing but long. Either a long from that place, from that area of value, then I'll be placing my stop loss around here, and we'll be targeting this zone. So, you know, Bitcoin movement, you know, Bitcoin is not actually going to move all the way from this place to this place at once. There will always be retracement, pullbacks and stuff. But then, overall, our target for Bitcoin for now is here. And if we are able to scale to this area, let me get back to the daily time frame so that you can get a clear picture. So if we are able to scale up to this area, I think there is high probability that we might get rejection from that place. So, but for now, everything we want to do about Bitcoin is long. So, if you're able to catch a trade on long for the week, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you get value from this video, if you enjoy it, let me also know in the comment section. So let's scale to Ethereum. Let's go to Ethereum. After Bitcoin, let's talk about Ethereum. So this is Ethereum on a daily time frame. Pretty bullish. The market has been bullish. We'll be having a series of higher highs and higher lows. Let's just take a look at it. Movement from here. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Market came back to this demand zone and we have had a higher high. But then, let me quickly scale to a lower time frame and see if we have been having a pullback inside the highs. So now when we had this high, we have had a little pullback, and then the market has tried to push up again. So my case scenario on Ethereum is bullish, 100%. I want to be longing Ethereum. So, but my scenario for longing would be the most important thing. But before I talk about that, let's look for potential targets on Ethereum for the long term. So potential target on Ethereum would be around this zone. It is 31k. I think it's going to be around 3,003 or so for Ethereum before halving and before the market starts crashing back to the downside. So That is our overall target for Ethereum. But for our weekly trade that we might be taking, my scenario for longing Ethereum would be if I could get a bullish confirmation around this area of value, if I get a bullish confirmation around that area of value, or if I could get a retracement back, if I could get a retracement back to this zone. This is a zone that the market has picked up. The market actually respected this zone here, collapsed, came back to the zone, pushed up. So if the market could push back to this zone, I'll be looking for a buy. And also, if the market could break out of this little consolidation. Is it a little consolidation? Yes, it is. And you will see that pretty clear on the lower time frame. So if you skip to the 30 minutes, you will see that this market is consolidating around this place. And like I said, when I was looking at the higher time frame, a consolidation. So I'll be looking for a very big bullish movement out of this consolidation. Maybe a bullish engulfing candle on a 4-hour, or a very strong candle that is signifying a bullish movement. So that will be my case for longing Ethereum for the week. So let's quickly look at Solana. Solana is actually one of my top picks, one of my favorite coins, let me put it that way, that I trade a lot and that I have so much. So I was analyzing Solana last week, and I was at this area, and I was hoping that the market would break this area and clear some liquidity, which didn't happen because the market already cleared the liquidity. So the market pushed to the upside from this area last week, so telling us this is pretty much a strong demand zone. Let me get rid of this. Right, this is a strong demand zone where the market has respected. So Solana has been in a bullish movement for a few months, at least since around October 2023, and it has been like 4-5 months that Solana has been a bullish trend after the great crash that happened to Solana. So the market has been in a bullish trend, and the bullish trend doesn't seem to be inside, even though there is actually a big problem for Solana around here. The market has come and formed a local top here, right? Crashed to the downside to this area of demand, right? Then came back here and started crashing. So it is very tactical, and it is very a trader has to be very patient when trading this kind of market. In this kind of scenario, this whole movement can be identified, can be taken to be a range where you will just trade the highs and the lows of the range until we see the market breaks out of this zone. Yes, it's in a bullish movement. Yes, it is a bullish trend, but we have formed a double top, right? And when you form a double top, especially when you see that on a higher time frame, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful so that you don't go ahead and long a trade when the market is about to reverse. We can't say 100% that the market is reversing yet, even though when the double top formed, the market has started crashing down. But still, we still have some elements of the bulls in this market. So all you got to do is to be patient on this kind of trade if you want to trade like a long-term trade. But if you want to take a short-term trade, you can just scale to the lower time frame and looking for buying and selling opportunities in between this range. But at the moment, I will not be buying. The reason why I will not be buying is because of this resistance, this double top formation. So if the market could go and break this resistance with momentum, or maybe break it with maybe some candles and then retraces and stay above it, I'll be looking for a buy. And when I look for a buy, my target would be we'll be targeting a new higher high for Solana around $143 per Solana. So that is my scenario for buying Solana if I would buy. But for now, I'll just be patient and see the reaction of the market around this zone. So if the market comes to this area and gives a rejection, a sign of rejection, then I'll be shorting and I'll be targeting this demand zone back, which is around $90 to $95 or so. So the whole of this area, we all know this is just like a fake out or a liquidity rate. So I'm targeting the whole of this area from 95 so for a short. But if you can get a break out of this double top, then you know the market is going to do more massive pump. So that is on Solana. We can scale a little bit to the lower time frame and see what is happening. So on the lower time frame, we are at a local resistance as well, right? We are at a local resistance, and we could get a trend line. We could get a trend line from this point to touch this area. So looking at this market like this on lower time frame, for those that may want to take a long from this place to this place, something I may not do is just to, like, if the market breaks out of this resistance, breaks out, is a local resistance, retest, then now you might take a long and target 117. This is going to like be a short term trade within the week, and you might make some money doing that. But if that does not happen and the market starts crashing from this place, then it means that the double top is valid and Solana is about to crash. So that will be that on Solana. Let me quickly look at Mana and ADA and see if we have potential trading opportunities on them. So Mana, I talked about Mana last week and I was bullish, and I'm still bullish on Mana, but we have hit a resistance. The market is still bullish. All I need to do is to get a little bit more confirmation. Yes, we have a bullish engulfing right here, a bullish engulfing candle right here. We can call this a bullish engulfing actually, because this particular candle has a very long wick, sell wick on it. Then we have a bullish candle, so we just need a bullish continuation pattern to tell us this market is going to continue to be bullish. And when we get a bullish continuation pattern, we are going to break the resistance, retest, probably something like this, break the resistance, retest, and then shoot up and target these highs. So that will be my scenario for trading Mana for the week. You can see the market is pretty much at that zone. So we are looking to break it, and if we do not break it, in case we do not break it, then it's going to be a very sweet short trade back to this area, back to this target. You will see that I have some support and resistance drawn on a higher time frame, then I still draw more on the lower time frame. This is pretty much something you have to be able to do as a trader, especially if you are trading price action, because the price action, when you look at price action from the higher time frame, there will also be some reactions on the lower time frame. You have to be able to find a way to combine the knowledge of the higher time frame and lower time frame to be able to get accurate trading decisions for your trade. So if you don't get that breakout, I have 50-50 kind of opinion on this. If you do not get that breakout, then you might just get a crash to the downside back to this zone. So it's going to give us a reasonable risk to reward trade. Yeah, it's going to give us a reasonable risk to reward trade. So be on the lookout for Mana around this area of value. So that will be that on Mana. So let's quickly look at ADA and see if we can get anything. Last week, ADA actually shanked me. I was hoping it will come back to this area before I buy, but then the market structure, the bullish market structure continued. So let me look at what is happening on the daily and see if we have actually hit a resistance. So right, on the daily, we are around this zone. So I am likely not going to be trading this for the week because we are at a seemingly supply area on ADA, and until we have a breakout of that, that is when I'll be taking a long trade. So I might be shorting ADA, who knows, but I can't really decide yet. So this is where I'll be drawing the curtain for the analysis for the week. I hope you got some value. If you got some value, ensure you hit the subscribe button. Like the video is very important. And also, if you would like to learn more about how to trade the cryptocurrency market, technical analysis, price action, market structure, smart money concept, ensure you get my 10x cryptocurrency mastermind. The link will be in the description below, and I will see you next week.